2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're in the great state of Texas for the opening round of the Valero Texas Open. Let's get boot scooting. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, these TPC series of courses are spectacular in their own right. Some really stern tests, but probably none harder than TPC San Antonio.
It is, and the thing that makes it probably tougher than anything is that the golf course is probably designed to play firm and fast, because that's what it does most of the year. Overseeded rough, overseeded fairways, the golf ball slows down, and then you get some unkind winds throughout the day, especially when it blows out of the north. It gets a little bit cold, golf ball goes nowhere. So this golf course turns into about $8,000 of just joyous pain. It's just, it's angry. There's very few shots out there that you feel super comfortable on. You know, even the drivable 17th hole where you think, finally, I've got a hole I can take advantage of, there's danger lurking everywhere. So it's just a golf course. You have to keep the ball in play off the tee no matter what. You get off the fairways, you're making double digits, making a 16 like a player did years and years ago. It's a hard golf course, and usually with tough conditions.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. Not bad. This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
This is his second shot. That was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Well, after hopefully a couple of sound shots, Rich, these players have just a short wedge into this par 5 second.
The green sits above the player ever so slightly, which makes this third shot a little more difficult. But let's face it, it's a short shot with a short club. A birdie can be expected.
Yeah, that looked pretty good the whole way. A birdie putt awaits. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks a little like a little break, if any, to the right.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt, as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Sitting at -2 for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
He may not have enough club to reach the green here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, well played. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens. If this goes in, it's going to be so satisfying. She could have done much worse from there. That'll play.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh dear, that's on the beach. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. 13 feet to the cup.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Great looking shot this.
A stunning approach shot that everyone down here enjoyed, apart from Lydia Ko.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
And he's safely on the green. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's looking like a strong 24 feet from here.
Can he make one from long range? This is tracking. Oh, that's a great looking putt. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by 7 after that hole. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Oh. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his par.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently a couple under for the round. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. This is his second shot.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Currently top 5 on the FedEx Cup points list.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. She's put a good stroke on this one. Will it go in? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here at the 10th. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A couple under at this stage. Oh. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Playing from 110 yards out. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. This would be a great up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 3 under for the event. Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent. And John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Here's Lydia Ko.
Don't stop now. Keep on.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. 13's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
His second shot here. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
He's coming out of the rough here, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Well, this looks pretty handy.
He's done a nice job there.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Tapping in for a bogey there. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, that was a safe play. 13 feet to the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Wow, what a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Love seeing that aggressive play, Luke. Great drive.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. This one's for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Rich, the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio, very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Sitting at -3.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. Can he finish off his day with a par at the last? And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Unspectacular. Yeah, it was just a blasé kind of round. Nothing really going either direction for him, and you know, there's a few rounds to go, but they need something good to happen.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at TPC San Antonio for the second round coverage of the Valero Texas Open. Luke Elvey here, welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us as we get things underway. Our leader is sitting at 10 under par. Now to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well played, mate. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is for birdie.
Well, that was a really important hole. Now just one off the cut line.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Setting up for this one in the second cut.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's brimming with confidence, having birdied her last hole.
Well, she started this out on a promising line.
That was the line.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
Looking for another birdie here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Sitting now at 4 under for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That should set up another chance. This putt is about 8 feet. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
Okay, it's hit its spot. It's tracking. Here we go. This could be a big moment.
Currently -5. Unable to find the green on this one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And a par putt awaits him. Okay, let's head to the next. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is absolutely spot on.
Well, that doesn't look to be a great lie, but John's down there. How bad is it?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Oh, a little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Let's get back to it, shall we? 7 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Oh, that's good grit there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. Up and down for the birdie out of the bunker.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
That's a bit out of shape.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Oh, she is playing great. Currently 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
She's caught that one quite nicely.
Oh, this is perfection. Come on, be the one.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. It's tracking towards the cup. Oh, beauty. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this now to move inside the top 20. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. This has got some intent. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 7 shots behind after that. Welcome to the par 5 8th hole. I don't like the look of that lie. He's setting up for his 2nd shot. That was well played. Got a fair piece of it. Never easy out of the fairway bunker. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Good shot there. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. What a putt. And he moves to 8 under now. He's in a share of 15th. Par 4 9th hole here.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
That's some good golf right there. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon. This one headed left.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going in? Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's set up in third place right now.
Here's Lydia Ko. 3 shots off the lead. How close was that to going down? Okay, let's get back to the action. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. So close. And this one will be for bogey. Rich, cut day today, always filled with a little bit of nerves for a lot of players out there, but this player's in a pretty good position.
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. Okay, that'll end up pin high.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Currently 8 under overall. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
In all my years on a golf course, I don't think I've seen a bunker lie this bad.
Sitting at 8 under. Sixth shot coming up. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And a bit of a setback there. Now he's 4 under for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Ooh, looking nice. Looking good.
Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. That's a solid par. Currently sitting at 4 under par. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. And that's the line in the sand. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Coming up against consistency here. This player's top 10 in the FedEx.
How about this shot? Heading in the right direction. Let's return to live play now. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. "12 feet to the cup coming up." All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Didn't quite get enough on that one. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting now 3 under for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
From around 180 yards out.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
All right, clubbing up. Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And now with that, just 1 stroke off the cut line. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
All right, Luke, heading down the final stretch. This player needs birdies and in a hurry if he wants to make the cut.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, that one will play. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And that's 8 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've arrived at a par 4. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty straight putt up until the end. It takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
That's tidy. He'll be disappointed by that. That one finds the water. Sitting at -6. Wonderfully played.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, these are the pressure moments that can define a season. A putt here to make the cut. Ooh. And for our featured player, this is the end of the road, I'm afraid. He's below the cut line. There are still some players out on the course, but looks like he's not going to be able to stick around for the final 2 days. Well, with that, unfortunately, this person's event is over. Unable to make the cut here today. That's a shame.
Luke, every player faces this at some point in time, even the greats. You miss a cut. It's never a good feeling, but you learn from all the mistakes you made. You move on and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.